In light of independence and elections in the U.S. and all these things going on, I just felt compelled to go looking through some of my old stuff, and I found some poems that I'm sure that some Bajans could relate to. Corned beef is all some children got to eat. Some of them think it tastes real sweet, but them just eating pure disease. So tell me, why the leaders campaigning, rushing to lead when life bound to get harder and rougher for we, and for years the poor man struggling with children to feed, living off bare biscuits, sardine and corned beef as a treat. The hotels can't get a ham bone for the dog to eat, but yet they throw away a poor man's fortune in groceries every day. And no matter who decides to rule the country his way, I know that this is something that would never change. You really think a rich man knows how to make a corned beef patty? And if he feel local, you feel he does eat corned beef gravy? If he ain't got no time, you feel he does make a 1, 2, 3 and then decide to wash it down with sweet and dandy? With all this cancer floating about, you really think that that is he? Go and ask what brand it is that he buy lately. All these people acting like they know what it is to be hungry. Them who pay you a salary that can only afford corned beef and tell you if you want to live long, stay away from red meat. And that like sentencing you to a life of bare sardine. And on a Sunday, you cook a little macaroni, and if you buy chicken then you owe somebody, or a $10 phone card gotta last you 2 weeks, and your friends could call you but you can't call nobody. I mean, you could just buy vegetables and still be hungry, so you'd rather buy something to fill your belly, and before you could get the food for the children ready, the TV showing you B and Dems talking about vote for we. But let me ask, who you vote for? It ever make a difference? Who you vote for? Your house still ain't finished? Who you vote for? I bet you still back, and every Christmas spending way more money than you make. Who can support you if you get the corned beef cancer and ain't got money to pay the doctor? You better try and pray to the Savior and stop looking for handouts from a human leader. Murder in the market. Murder in the market. Murder. Supermarkets take the recession further. I gouging like you never heard of. Man, the prices is enough to purge ya. Murder in the market, murder. My head swell big like Tweety Bird, yeah. If you see an item for $1, best grab it 'cause it's $5 tomorrow. You want meat to eat? Man, don't waste your time, can't afford that unless you got shares in Lime, 'cause them is the ones jucking out your other eye, and half the time the damn net taking it time. The only fruit some Bajans could afford is a blackberry. Bajan cherry juice to there, you better grow your own tree. Pine Hill done with fresh milk and raise the price for me. And if I want to eat fish, I got to go out to sea. Murder in the market, murder. Flying fish more dear to me than my grandmother. Everything is a delicacy, no price attack. And if you can't afford a bag, you don't thief, put it back. Who feels it knows it, but the rest ain't feeling for you. Just no corned beef in the 1, 2, 3. Just little macaroni and onion. And when you can't feed your brain, you're bound to get stupid fast. I beg you, think about poor people. We already get shaft by gas. Last piece in this set, named Raw Bajan. And this piece does not mean that I don't love Barbados, but this piece is just telling some of the harsher truths about Barbadian society. I wrote this back in 2009 for the chameleon Raw Bajan. I hear the Bajans talking about the Bajans, and not a Bajan recognizes he is one of the Bajans that the Bajans mention he doesn't see. How stuck up and bad mind he could sometimes be, yet he rambles on about how it's slavery that make we so, yet we is not supposed to include he. Bajan, check yourself. In my life, I see children spoiled 'cause they got green eyes. I hear people brag that the great grand white and ugly red men horning darkies left and right. Black people still bleaching and teaching shite to the children in my life. I see Bajans changing their accent. It seems that they think that we dialect flawed, so it's better to be a Jamaican fraud, to use New York slang that gone out, but Lord. You ain't went way in a while, child. And all of the frauds is still applaud when I talk about them. It seems the fibers of our nation get folded up and hem. It's like we should be singing a different anthem about grudging your brother for being all that he could be. He can't really be nobody because you actually know he. And all the young men that got the old white women still living in the ghetto and got money problems. Ain't shame to hold the old woman hand in front of the world, but shame to walk in a room too close to he black girl. And the thing that got me the most perplexed is how he and this pop no old one can have sex. And he can hold she close and kiss she all in she neck. But the mother of his child he can't even respect. Bajans. I hear you talking about Bajans. I see fingers pointing at Bajans. Look into the mirror, you Bajans. Don't try to fix them. Just fix you. Bajan. Stop with the bad mind occupation. Stop with the self-hate situation. We raped and abused. Yes, it's true. Look into the mirror and try to fix you. Your attitude shows no pride. We bring down each other before we try to support. Foreign is better, of course. It's either that we better than the Guyanese or we cousins in the US better off than we. Sometimes I feel so ashamed. Like I would wish to never be called Bajan again.